Hi, I'm Nico Yankovic.
Hi, I'm Madeline Gruber.
So we're going to be talking about question number 2 on quiz 3. The question is, according to credit.com, 29% of adults do not own a credit card. So question A, suppose a random sample of 500 adults is asked, do you own a credit card? Describe the sampling distribution of P of n, the proportion of adults who do not own a credit card.
Okay, so first, we know from the question that the sampling proportion is 29%, so P equals 0.29, and we also know the sample size N equals 500. So in order to describe the sampling distribution, we have to make sure that NP1 minus P is greater than or equal to 10, and the sample size is less than 5% of the population, which would prove that this distribution is normal. We also need to make sure the mean of P hat is mu P hat equals P, and the standard deviation is sigma P hat square root P1 minus P over N. So the distribution is less than 5% of the population, and NP1 minus P is greater than or equal to 10. 500 times 0.71 times 1 minus 0.71 equals to 102.95, which is greater than 10, which means that the distribution of P hat is normal. The mean of the sampling distribution of P hat is mu P hat equals P equals 0.29, and the standard deviation of the sampling distribution of P hat equals square root 0.29, 1 minus 0.29 divided by 500 equals 0.0202, which proves that this distribution is approximately normal.
So next we have problem B. What is the probability that in a random sample of 500 adults, more than 30% do not own a credit card?
So first, step 1, we have to determine what the probability is asking. P hat is greater than 0.30. And because it's asking, the question says more than, we know that at the end we're going to have to do 1 minus the P value. So the second step is to find the Z-score, which is P hat minus mu P hat divided by sigma P hat, which is the standard deviation. So 0.3 minus 0.29 divided by 0.020, which is the standard deviation, which we did in A, is 0.49. Step 3, find 0.49 on the Z table to find the corresponding P value. Step 4, then because the probability is asking for more than, like I said before, we have to subtract 1 minus the P value, which is 0.6879. And you can find that using the Z table, 0.49 is 0.6879. So so the probability is 0.3121. Now for C.
So C, would it be unusual for a random sample of 500 adults to result in 125 or fewer who do not own a credit card? Why?
So step 1 again, we have to first find the proportion, which is 125 divided by 500, and you get 0.25 or 25%. Then we have to determine what the question is asking. So we have to find what the probability of P hat being less than or fewer than 0.25. Then we find the Z-score, just like we did in problem B, and that's 0.25 minus 0.29 divided by 0.0202, and that gets you the Z-score of negative 1.98. Then we have to use this Z table to find the corresponding P value. So you look at negative 1.98, and that is 0.0239. And since the question is asking for fewer, we don't have to do 1 minus. And then Y, the probability that a random sample of 500 adults results in 125 or fewer who do not own a credit card is 0.0239, meaning out of 100 random samples, only 2 will have 125 or fewer not owning a credit card. Since the probability is less than 5%, it means it's unusual.